jig is up, Breeze. I mean, you already knew that, but still, I wanted to say it. I just want to know why, though. Why would you go through all this trouble? Just to fracture the friendship that me, Barry, and Dawn have built up these past couple of years.
Jesus Christ, it's like I'm a damn broken record at the minute. I've literally just explained this to that idiot Woods. I don't care about your friendship or what happens to it. All I care about is winning the series. I couldn't care less if my tactics to turn you into the ultimate general manager would result in consequences such as the end of a brotherly bond.
That makes this even worse then. The fact that you know you're causing cracks in our friendship all for the sake of eternal general manager glory. I'm not having this anymore, Breeze. I'm done with being your puppet. The tactics, the manipulation. It all comes to an end today, because effective immediately I am firing you as my consultant for this series.
You can't just do that, Biden. We have a contract. Or is your dementia flaring up to the point that you forget the fact that all three of us, me, Woods, and Heyman, had to sign on the dotted line to confirm ourselves as your consultants?
And have you forgotten the fact that Donald is the damn president? I tell you, authority doesn't get any stronger than that. I can assure you that something as small as a little contract can be thwarted when I've got that much power backing me up. Or as I like to call it, the power of friendship coming through like a brawn breaker spear to bring your plans to a screeching halt.
That kind of power backing you up is certainly great to have. But I like to follow a certain timeless quote in situations like this. And that's the fact that knowledge is power.
I fucking knew you had something up your sleeve. So what is it?
Isn't it great what you can learn from talking with the special guests of this series? Like Ron Killings being fully aware that he purposely travels to different countries when the Fed is performing overseas, or Punk having a surprising amount of knowledge on fashion. I'm guessing he learned quite a bit on that from fighting Seth for the past year, but anyway. You know what else is great? George Bush's insane backing of AEW.
Oh, not this shit again.
Oh yes, this shit again.
But wait a damn minute, George hasn't been a special. Wait, damn it, he did the intro for the first compilation for the series.
And from what I understand, you don't agree with George that AEW is the best wrestling promotion. Well, that's not what he's aware of anyway, seeing as you lied to him about this.
No, fuck off.
Did you forget how you went on a major rant about the promotion's decrease in quality when the Death Riders were holding the world title in a briefcase? It happened after the first episode of the series. Hell, I'm pretty sure you forgot me and you were in a Discord call behind the scenes at the time. It'd be a shame if George was to find out about this. Especially considering what happened on the channel the last time one of you had an argument with Mr. Bush over wrestling opinions.
Damn it, Breeze, the last time this happened, the channel nearly came to an end. Is winning a series of GM mode really this damn important?
You're damn right it is. So here's what's going to happen. You're going to do exactly what I tell you to do, just like you were doing when you were being easily manipulated by me. Failure to perform as the general manager I envision you to be. And George will know how you lied to him. And I'm sure Hellfire will rain down on the channel soon after that. Just like last time. What the hell was that?
It sounds like someone crashing into cans or something.
Shout out to the Homo sapiens!
Yeah, fuck it. I'll rise up for that being a fellow Homo sapien and all. Seriously though, what the hell are you doing?
Oh, my bad guys, were you in the middle of something? Don't worry, I have no idea what you were both talking about. I was too busy fully focusing on trying to reach my shoelaces while standing up. And as you heard, it didn't go too well since I ended up crashing into a bunch of old cans just behind me. I really didn't feel like sitting my huge ass down just for the sake of tying my shoes.
It's fine, almost we're finished here anyway. And Joe, don't bother telling Obama or Trump about this. I'm your consultant after all, so I'll find out if you have, and if that happens. George will know your opinions for sure.
Did you get all that?
Loud and clear, Mr. Former President. I'll relay this information to Barack and Donald, and they'll deal with this soon after, I can assure you.
Thanks, big man. I just hope they don't do anything too reckless.
Adrenaline in my soul, something, something, Cody Rhodes.
That was fucking beautiful.
No arguments from me.
He's the quarterback for a reason. A true representative of the United States.
That means a lot to hear from you, Mr. President. And thanks to everyone who wanted me to join the series.
Okay, wait a minute. What the hell is this?
What do you mean?
It's feeling like a bit of a trend lately that all of the current day wrestlers who become a special guest host of the series end up speaking as if they're cutting a promo in the middle of the ring the entire time. Yet here's Cody speaking deep into our ears as if it's another episode of his podcast.
It's important to remain professional at all times. I'm simply just following the lessons my dad taught me.
And yet this is the only time you've decided to not wear a suit.
Not to mention this series is the furthest thing from professional. I mean, it's full of vulgar language and manipulation and trickery and even attacks against one another.
And then there's the creator's terrible upload output too.
Sounds like I've got myself involved in what will be a hell of a time then. So I believe the guest host joins one of you in booking that person's show? In that case, Mr. President, let's go cook some shit.
Fuck yes, my friend, let's do
Also,
it.
Joe, no need to worry about Breeze.
Wait, pipe the fuck down, Barry. He could be listening in on our conversation as we
Joe,
speak.
calm the fuck down, he's right. Breeze isn't going to be a problem anymore.
Wait, what do you mean?
Let's just say someone took care of him for us. In fact, that person is going to be contacting you whilst you book your shows. But keep it on the down low for now. The fans are watching to see how our shows fare after all.
It just sounds like you guys are padding shit out to keep the story going on a little longer.
I'm not hearing this from Mr. I've got to finish the goddamn story, for fuck's sake.
I don't understand. What the fuck have these guys done?
You're actually siding with the man who brought an end to the bloodline? Do you have any idea how much of a butterfly effect he would create for the next year by doing that? If it wasn't for him, I'd still be at the top with my tribal chief to this very day.
You need to fucking cope, Paul. All Cody's doing is helping me book some shows, and that's it. On another note, though, I wanted to say thank you for backing me and Barry up when we went against Breeze.
It was my pleasure, Mr. Trump. Mr. Breeze was a clear threat to us all and needed to be stopped. Just keep in mind, though, that Mr. Biden may not appreciate your efforts as much as you may think. Anyway, last thing to cover here. Shall we just tell Mrs. Bliss to fuck off already?
Yeah, that's fine. Tell her to fuck off. Thanks, Paul.
So am I going to be getting any context to what's going on
Sorry,
here?
Rhodes, but it's a need-to-know basis.
Which is why I was asking about the current context of your show's situation instead.
I see. Well, basically, the guy who tried to claymore your head into an announce table is currently my champion, and everyone else is on their fucking knees due to low stamina. And that's about all you need to know.
Well, let's get to patching up that stamina issue slightly. We've got health spa cards in our inventory after all. Let's give one to Kofi so he can at least get through the end of his heated rivalry.
Yeah, and fuck it, I'm gonna go ahead and give my bronze health spa to Adam Pearce since he's in a pretty strong rivalry with Karrion Kross. I also need to get myself another woman star to fill the void that Alexa has left. Cody, you're the quarterback here. Which of these women is the best pick for our brand?
I would say Dakota Kai. She's had prior experience of being a champion, and I'd love to see her grab that brass ring and earn some singles gold.
Damn, I'm literally giving everyone who's been released this year their comeback stories. First Cross and now Kai here.
So we're just going to consistently attack the fourth wall, then I see.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Jordan used to have an issue with that, but I feel like he's mellowed out about it now. Hell, he was just on The Undertaker's podcast to catch up on how the series has been going, as well as telling Taker about his travels to another dimension or some shit.
What the fuck are you talking about?
I reckon we've done quite well booking this show, despite the stamina issues affecting the brand.
Oh, true. I reckon Wade and Drew will beat the shit out of each other and everyone will love it. And Rhea versus Liv is a very reliable rivalry to come back to.
Yes, this is a rivalry I've already booked during this series. But fuck it, we ball. If it worked once, it'll work again.
Saul has literally been here for 2 weeks. Why is it her, of all people, asking us to improve our show logistics?
I mean, she's your women's world champion, Barry. It makes sense that it's her asking about this. Anyway, though, I just want to clarify, man. Are you sure Breeze will be okay after what we did to him?
Try not to worry about him, Woods. I know you guys have history, but I guarantee that all we've done is remove him from the equation until the end of the series. Once we've reached the end, then he'll be back as if nothing ever happened.
If you say so, I won't even pretend to understand the situation he's now in anyway. But hey, he deserved it after all the tricks he's tried to pull, just to win a series of GMOs.
My thoughts exactly. Thanks as usual, man. I will concede and look into improving our show effects. But Saul may not even be the world champion at the end of this show. She's putting the gold on the line against the former champion Tiffany Stratton as we continue to build the heated rivalry between the two. Meanwhile, Bray is currently low on stamina. So we're going to use Braun here to help us book a tasty main event, along with Seth and Cody, who have initiated a rivalry of their own lately. I can't guarantee it'll end with a Rolex punch to the face, though, like it did back at Crown Jewel, though.
Hello, who is this?
Greetings, former president.
Holy shit. Jordan, it's good to hear from you. I hear you've been off the grid lately, to say the very least.
And what exactly do I find out as soon as I'm back?
The fact that you ignored my advice about Breeze resulting in your friendship with Barack and Donald nearly coming to an end.
Oh, come on, Jordan. I've heard enough of that for one lifetime.
This is serious, Joe. For all we know, Breeze could have easily become just as big of a threat to the channel as Boris was 2 years ago.
Or even as much as the final boss variant of The Rock was last year.
You're making this sound very bad, Jordan. What exactly have you done to Breeze?
Don't worry about it. All that matters is that he's out of the picture now.
And will no longer be able to threaten you or anyone else here on the channel.
Why are you hiding the context of the situation to me?
Because I know you won't agree with the actions I've taken to stop Breeze's tyranny. You're a kind man, Joe. Maybe too kind, as people would say. For now, please focus on booking your shows and winning the series.
I have faith that you'll get the job done.
If Jordan himself won't explain what's happened to Breeze, then Barry and Don damn well will. I didn't want anything bad to happen to him. Rather, I just wanted to find a way to stop his scheming. But clearly I'm missing some massive context here, as I'm sure the fine viewers watching this are missing too. For now, I guess we'll just have to focus on booking my shows. Oh great, and with Breeze gone, I just realized I'm going to have to go through the inbox now too. We've got a couple of contract negotiations. I'm actually going to allow Gunther to leave. And this is more of a stamina fix than anything. We can bring in someone fresher to replace him in the future. Penta I'm going to keep around though, since he's got the Roman feud still cooking. So let's see what we can do here. Stamina is an issue everywhere on my brand at the moment. I can't even use the head of the table on this show because of it. There's also another issue I need to try and correct here. Josie and Stephanie are in a rivalry for the NXT Women's title. The problem, though, is that Steph also holds a title of her own, and we need to get that off her. So I'm going to book a fatal four-way here with Julia and Kyrie included. Hopefully one of those two can win the Women's North American Championship here and make that a part of their own rivalry that we've built up.
This feels more awkward than the time I watched Randy rip an entire urinal off a damn wall.
I don't understand where the tension has come from, though.
Talk. Now.
About what?
You know damn well what.
I see what's going on here. You want to compare Pokemon Legends teams, right?
Fuck.
Yeah, how's your first playthrough of the game going, Donald?
Tremendously, Barry. Obviously, I selected Embor as my starter. I have to say I'm loving that delicious bacon stick it gets upon Mega Evolving.
Yeah, of course you would, you fat fuck.
Fuck off.
I do have to say, though, I'm not the biggest fan of a lot of the new Megas. But I will give props to the likes of Mega Phalanx and Chandelure. Those are very well designed, in my opinion.
You know I'll be bagging that Mega Halucha and calling it 619 in honor of Ray the Goat himself.
Well, that was a short reign soul.
But anyway, I think we all know that this isn't what Joe is talking
Well,
about.
what he wants to talk about is fucking bullshit.
Come on, Dom.
No, don't do that, Barry. We literally just saved Joe's ass from Breeze. And he has the gall to be angry at us
I'm
for it.
grateful for that, I honestly am. I just don't understand why you're all hiding the details from me. I mean, not even Jordan will give me the context as to what's happened to Breeze.
Because chances are you wouldn't agree with our actions.
You're making it sound like you've murdered the guy or something.
The fuck? Of course we've not done that. Look, Joe, we're just trying to protect you.
Damn it, Barry, just because I'm old doesn't mean I need
The
protecting.
manipulation saga from Breeze begs to differ.
And yet even then, I'm the one at the top of the ranking.
Not for long.
Yeah, we'll fucking see. I'm gonna go speak to Jordan again about this. Maybe it's best for us all if I don't speak to you both until you stop treating me like a damn old man that you don't know instead of your friend.
Honestly, I can't with that guy.
I mean, I can understand his frustration. He doesn't want to be protected by you both. He just wants his friends to be by his side like you guys have been since the beginning of this channel. Simply trying to coddle him after all the crap I imagine he's gone through with Breeze is only going to drive him further apart.
Shit. I mean, from that angle, it does make a lot of sense. Especially when we're hiding crucial information from him in regards to this situation.
I guess that makes sense.
But seriously, you guys didn't murder Breeze,
For the
right?
love of fucking God.
Have you noticed that Chelsea Green has literally been winning every single one of her matches in this series? We've got to get her involved in the women's world title scene for Mania season.
I have a plan in mind for that, Paul. If she keeps this up, she'll for sure be involved at the top of our card for the Mania event at the end of the series.
I'm sure that'll definitely help with Cardona flip-flopping between wanting to come back to the Fed or not.
The fuck? The quarterback just called the Fed the Fed?
So anyway, what's your plan here? Looks like we're at the latest go-home show for this series.
Yes, and I've got some big matches cooking for it. Both the Adam versus Karrion and Kofi versus Grayson rivalries have a level 4 rivalry level, so no doubt these will take the roles of my starter and closers for the show. And fuck it, I'm gonna make both matches be contested under extreme rules to give them a further boost. And then we're gonna let Chelsea prove herself against the world champion whilst also ending the feud between Rhea and Liv at the same time. Now please tell me how I'm not the greatest general manager of all time.
Two things, Donald. First off, why wouldn't you make the women's match for one of the titles? And second, don't think I didn't see you just put a fixed match card onto Adam, which basically guarantees he wins against Cross.
Very good observations, Rhodes, and I have very good answers for them. It's risky to put either of the titles on the line in case either Rhea or Chelsea win the match, meaning they'd be a double champion. And that's a scenario that Joe's been struggling with on his brand for weeks now, seeing as he's got both his women's champions in a rivalry together. As for Crosswell, Tamatonga also sent a message to Paul requesting to team with the man. I figured I could make a sick tag team between the two and reintroduce the tag team titles that were forcefully vacated not too long ago.
Forcefully vacated?
I basically let Paul manage contract negotiations and he let Solo go, who was one half of my tag champs.
Oh, well, fuck Solo anyway. He deserved it.
I mean, he basically saved my brand from Roman's tyranny early on in the series, but fuck it. Fuck Solo Sikoa.
So I've got a pretty stacked go-home show on my hands here, which is excellent. Feels like Io and Roxanne have been going at it for ages now, but the fans still don't seem to be tired with the rivalry. So here they go once again in a rivalry decider with the gold, of course, on the line. And then look at the rest of the card. Tiffany versus Cell in a level 3 rivalry. Dominic versus Johnny in a level 4. And Braun versus Bray in a level 4 too. Where the hell was this quality booking from me at the start of the series? Well, I say that, but I forgot to make Seth a heel, despite the fact that he and Cody have been in a rivalry for some time now. But just ignore that small error from me.
Oh fuck. I literally have nothing for my go-home show here except for Josie v. Stephanie. Every other rivalry I have is severely undercooked. And then I'm still dealing with stamina issues at the moment too, so I can't even book most of my stars. So here I go buying new ones just to fill spots up on my card. Fucking hell, this whole Breeze situation hasn't helped with my latest booking decisions. Fuck this. The boys can simulate the shows by themselves. I've got questions for Jordan, and he's gonna give me them answers whether he wants to or not.
Is Joe still not back in the Discord?
Doesn't look like it.
He said he was going to go talk to Jordan. Do you really think he'll tell Joe what he did to Breeze?
Does it really matter if he does?
I mean, no, but I've given it some thought. It would have sounded better just coming from us in the first place. Like Rhodes said, we're his friends after all. And friends don't keep secrets from each other like this. Even if we had good intentions. Just like I always have
for this country. Shut the fuck up already, Donald.
Holy shit, she just keeps on winning. This is absolutely insane.
I also think this is a case of Joe wanting to prove that he can indeed get the job done on his own, regardless of the circumstances.
What do you mean?
Well, think about it. Ever since the end of Obama's presidency, Joe's wanted to prove that he can be the man, just like the guy he VP for. Only for him to grab hold of the president's chair after Donald had already begun fucking up the country.
Hey, what the fuck?
And then when he sat in that chair, you had Kamala basically pulling the strings of his reign. And now we have the GM mode series, where at first he thought he was finally doing the job on his own. But much like Kamala, it's Breeze who's been pulling the strings.
I think I get what you're saying. Joe believes that we don't have the confidence in him when it comes to being his own man, and that the two of us hiding the details of Breeze's situation is the two of us trying to cocoon him from any more controversy. He can't be his own man because just like Kamala, just like Breeze, we're not allowing him that freedom to do so.
Seriously, Barry, did you hear what Cody just fucking said?
I know what that's like.
Well, fuck me,
Vince
I guess.
wouldn't allow me the freedom to be who I am. I was lost in Stardust, and so I had to leave home. Build myself up into a star, literally changed the course of wrestling forever by starting another promotion. In the end, it worked, and I achieved my goal of winning the title my father never held. I proved that I can do great things once the shackles are removed. And Joe wants to do the same. He wants to prove he can do that also. But before it's too late, because at the end of the day, it's not like he's a spring chicken anymore.
For sure. The sands of time certainly catch up to you. And I've definitely had the feeling of wanting to do more to prove myself as I've gotten older too.
So what are you guys saying? We just let Joe win the series so he thinks he can do the job on his own?
Fuck you mean let him? He's still in the lead in the rankings.
Have you not been paying attention, Barry? This go-home show is fucking mid. I've been paying close attention to my fan count, slowly catching up to his with each passing week. And I'll definitely be just behind him after this.
That's good, Trump. That's exactly what he needs. Cause if he finds out you guys are throwing the series away just to let him win, that will simply further his belief more of not being allowed to prove that he can be the man. You gotta make him fight for this win. Leave no creative juices behind as you all enter the final stages of this series. The best man must win. Only one can finish the story.
Where the hell am I?